All right, I thought I'd give you a little bit of a ranking of every Halloween movie that came out. Considering the fact that the brand new one is coming this Friday, I thought I'd give you a little ranking of my personal ranking of all the others. So yeah, I thought about this, and I think said that it would be maybe 1 out of 10, the old 1 out of 10 scale. So yeah, from the first all the way down to zombies. So let's go with it. Yeah, first Halloween. Of course, anybody that's seen the 5 questions videos, I said that that movie is my favorite horror movie of all time. The original Halloween, '78, Carpenter's Halloween, the real Halloween. That movie is my favorite of all time. That one. So obviously, yeah, 1 out of 10 scale is going to be straight up 10, 10, 10. Yeah, so that's one. Halloween two. Halloween two. It's a pretty good follow up. He had some real good moments. Hey, Ben Tramer's death scene. Watching watching Ben Tramer die the way he did. I get a big laugh out of it all the time. So yeah, Ben Tramer's death scene. That's a highlight. It's definitely a highlight. Real good kills in that movie. If it wasn't for Friday the 13th, you wouldn't have blood in this movie. There was no blood in the first Halloween, but this movie, yeah, they they loaded up some squibs on this one. So yeah, Halloween two, I give it a. It's not as good as the first one. You use a different guy to play Myers. Of course, you're going to get that throughout the rest of the films. But Halloween two, that I say, I say a good solid 7 out of 10. Good solid 7. Yeah, so first one is a straight 10, 10, 10, and two is a good solid 7 out of 10. So Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Wow, I tell you, what can I say about this? I'd love to do a review on it. But yeah, I tell you, man, Halloween 3, highly controversial, very polarizing film. I got it, don't forget, this is my personal ranking. So I got to give this movie a real good 9 out of 10. Yeah, give it a 9 out of 10 because he didn't have Michael Myers in it. Okay, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Okay, the opening scene of this movie, it is 100% worth watching alone. I mean, yeah, Jesus ain't got nothing to do with this place. After you hear that scream, and then you got the orderly, was the orderly or the security guy? Security guy. Yeah, he gives the story of what happened 10 years ago since this movie was made. Since this movie was released in '88, yeah, he gives the story of what happened 10 years ago. So yeah, yeah, welcome to hell. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie though, it's a lot of people got problems with the mask. Michael Myers mask don't look like Shatner's face. Well, don't forget. that mask got burned to shit at the end of part two. So did Myers. So Michael Myers, yeah, he come back from the dead. Well, kind of, sort of. Come back from his earthly coma after he overhears that he got a little niece out there that he must kill. So get himself off the hospital bed, jam his thumb into poor guy's skull, right through the frontal lobe. I mean, yeah, jam his thumb right in there. Ooh, nasty. But yeah, with all of that being said, I give Halloween. Oh yeah, yeah. And if it wasn't for this movie, we wouldn't have the introduction of Danielle Harris, today's Scream Queen. Yeah, we wouldn't have the introduction of Danielle Harris. So yeah, that bumps up the scale. So yeah, Halloween 4. Don't forget my personal opinion. It is a 7, not a solid 7, but a 7 out of 10. So yeah, now Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, goes down the water slide after his near-death experience. Now, with Halloween 5, the way that movie was put together, yeah, yeah, from what I understand, it was released while they just put the fourth one out on video. They released this movie right in theaters. Fourth one's out, fourth one's freshly out on video, but Halloween 5 is right in theaters right now. Right now, you gotta go see it. Forget about renting part 4. Just go see 5 right now. So yeah, yeah, the way this whole thing was put together, though, you could tell it was pretty rushed, but it's a little bit difficult to rate this one. I mean, it's gonna be pretty low. I'll tell you that. I either give it a good 4 or a 5 out of 10. I mean, you really wanted, you was really rooting for Jamie to live through this movie. I mean, poor girl could have got ran down by that car. I mean, but yeah, you was really rooting for her in this movie. And she was down in the chute too. Myers was stabbing the chute, the laundry chute, the hamper, whatever the hell that is. She was down there, stabbing, he was stabbing her. She's trying to climb up. Yeah, that poor baby, I tell you. He was really rooting for that little girl. So yeah, for Danielle's performance alone, it's bumped up. Fuck it, 5 out of 10. I cut it in half. Story sucked, but Danielle's performance, you really rooted for that little girl to live. So yeah, Halloween. Well, it wasn't exactly named Halloween 6, was it? Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. The Curse. Good evening, Haddonfield. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. So yeah, what was that ranked? What would be my ranking for that? Which version we're talking about? The theatrical version or the producer's cut? Yes, both versions is the same movie. So I might give this one. It was a step up from 5. Yeah, you know. This might be the first time we ever saw Paul Rudd. Next thing you know, he doing a whole bunch of comedies. Now he's a superhero. So yeah, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Almost said Halloween 6. That's not the official title. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 5. How ironic. Halloween H2O, 20 years later. This was the anniversary, 20th anniversary. But yeah, I already talked about that movie in my review for Halloween H2O, H20, however you want to say it. 20 years later. I already get my review, so yeah, you go check that out right here. I gave my review for it already. Wait, yeah. Now, yeah, like I said, I gave my review for that movie, so check that out. You ain't gotta hear me give you a ranking on that. Let's just say Halloween H2O, 20 years later. The end. Now, Rob Zombie's Halloween, the Halloween remake. What ranking would I give that movie? In case you ever noticed, I just skipped over Halloween Resurrection because Halloween H2O is the end. Now, Halloween, the remake, Rob Zombie's Halloween, that movie. What would I rank that movie? Well, the first half of the movie, the first half of the movie, they didn't really follow up with that properly. They just gave you a nice little first half white trash story, and then they gave you the tried hard remake. Yeah, it tried. It tried. It really tried. And that's all it did. It tried. It tried, but it didn't succeed. It tried. Halloween remake. It tried. That movie, that's all I can say about it. It tried. It didn't succeed. It just tried. It gave you a nice little first half, and then that second half, it just tried. It tried so many levels. It tried. So what would I give that movie? Like I said, it gave you a good first. It gave you first half. Give you a good first half. So I'm going to have to rank that movie and rate it. And hey, good first half. I'm gonna give it a good 5. A good 5 out of 10. Yeah. Half and half there, baby. So yeah, H2. Halloween. H2. Rob Zombies. Halloween 2. H2. That movie. If it wasn't for the white horse, I tell you, man. Gotta love the white horse. I tell you, but seriously though, visually that movie, it had some real good visuals. You know, Zombie captured for some real good visuals in that movie. Certain scenes, the sky lit up in one scene. It was a night sky, but it was lit up. The sky was lit. The kids would say it was lit. Anyway, yeah, the sky lit up in that one scene. You probably know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. So yeah, it had some real good visuals. But just like with the remake, it tried and it didn't succeed. It tried. It tried. It tried. It didn't succeed though. So I'm just going to have to give it the equal ranking of 5. A 5 out of 10. I'm sorry. It just got to be that way. So, yep. So, what have we learned here, kids? Not only you shouldn't fuck with the original, but you just can't top greatness. Can't do it. It should have ended with H2O, but it didn't. It gave you Resurrection. So yeah, and that movie. Don't get me started with that movie. Boy, I don't want to get in on that again. But yeah, you know, yeah, that was it. That was my ranking. Now with this new movie, Halloween. That's what it's called. It's called Halloween, not Halloween Returns or anything else. No subtitles. It's just called Halloween, even though it's the direct sequel. Yeah, and that's the thing about this ranking. The numbers I gave these films, um, with the exception of Season of the Witch, with the exception of that, because that's a real standalone film. It's not exactly a horror. It's not exactly a sequel to part two. It's a real standalone film. So, with the exception of that, you know, none of these other films just really don't matter because Halloween of this year, it is the direct sequel to Halloween of yesteryear, 78. Yeah, Halloween 2018, not, wow. I know there's been a lot of Halloweens, but still, come on, 18. Yeah, Halloween 2018, it's the direct sequel to 78 Halloween. As far as the story goes, everything else is retcon. So, what would I rank that? Well, you're just gonna have to wait and see. Maybe I'll do a review on it, maybe not. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this this show right here is off. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna go back to the Outer Limits with this other show. So take care, and gel your hair.